Now that the holiday season has rolled around, I can talk about one of the most interactive and coolest Christmas experiences you can get while traveling. And that is at the Christmas Story House and Museum in Cleveland, Ohio. So if you guys stay tuned, I'm going to show you guys a bit of the museum and talk about it and the different things you can see inside it. So if you're ready, let's get into the video. Hey guys, I'm Kevin, or the American Travel Geek, and I make videos giving easy to follow advice on US destinations. So if that's something that interests you, then I invite you to hit the subscribe button below and click the bell beside it to be notified whenever I release a new video. So first off, before I get into things, for those who don't know, A Christmas Story House Museum is based off a classic Christmas movie that's very popular, called A Christmas Story. And the premise is that there's a kid named Ralphie who really wants a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas, and it's like the popular toy of the year. And everyone tells him he's gonna shoot his eye out if he gets one. And then so he's pretty much, he doesn't think he's gonna get it, but the movie kind of finishes with him actually getting one from his dad, which no one would have believed, and he actually almost shoots his eye out, which is really funny because he shoots it and the BB hits his glasses and his glasses break. So that's pretty funny. So a quick history on the museum itself. It actually became a museum in 2006, and in 2004 when it actually started being converted into a museum. Prior to that, it was actually just owned by renters, and from the tour guide who was there, he told us that there was actually like biker dudes who basically lived in the place and used the place as a shop. So it was actually very dirty, and they were working with bike parts and stuff. So why did they film it in Cleveland, Ohio, you might be wondering? Well, the scene at Higbee's department store, that in order to film that scene, they needed a department store to kind of allow them to film. And Higbee's was actually the one department store in all the cities that allowed them to film that particular scene in front of the store window when the movie begins. So they decided to film or to use this particular house in Cleveland, Ohio, in the Tremont neighborhood as the Christmas Story house that you see in the film. In terms of a lot of the scenes in the movie, they actually weren't filmed in Cleveland. They were filmed where I'm from, in Toronto. So if you guys are interested, comment below and tell me whether you would like to see a video where I actually go out to the locations in Toronto that were used in the film. So comment below and let me know if that's something you would like to see. The Christmas tree lot was filmed on Queen Street in Toronto. The Chinese restaurant scene was now a French restaurant in Toronto. So a lot of scenes are filmed there. And the school that's used in the film is actually in St. Catharines, Ontario, which is about an hour away from Toronto. So, and many of the scenes that you see happen inside the house in the movie didn't actually happen inside the house. They happened on a soundstage in Toronto. But a couple of the scenes, like the part where I think the old man or the dad is outside and he looks in at the lamp, that's filmed at the house. And then the part where he receives the package that says Fragile on it, that is filmed at the house as well. Now, the house, you can actually go on a tour of the house. The house is open for tours between 10 and 5 p.m. Daily, and the tours start at 10:15 a.m. In terms of pricing, the general admission is $12. The children, though, from age 3 to age 12 are going to be $9. Seniors 60 plus, $10.50, and children 2 years old and under is going to be free. So in order to buy the tickets, you can actually get them in the gift shop, which is right across the street from the house. And the gift shop is amazing. There's tons of great Christmas themed things that you can buy from the movie itself, and also from other Christmas movies like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and stuff like that. So it's a really cool shop. And once you go inside the house has actually been completely remodeled to look exactly like it did in the movie. So in terms of the placement of certain items, the configuration, like where the stairs are and stuff, is not exact, obviously. but all the coloring and all the decorations inside the house are exact. Now, you may wonder whether the items in the house are the actual items, because they all look like the actual items, like the radio that plays the Little Orphan Annie show. Unfortunately, those are not the items. But if you go to the museum across the street, that is where all the true items are on display. So when you're done in A Christmas Story house, you can go across the street to the museum, and you can find Ralphie's Red Ryder BB gun, the snowsuit that Randy wore, just basically almost all the clothing, and just basically anything from the movie. And as I said before, or I may not have said, the tour is pretty interactive. So when you get in the house, you know, there's a little part of the tour where the tour guide will actually explain a bit about the history, which is cool. But then you get time to just kind of free roam around the house and see whatever you want. So you can go inside the kitchen and go underneath the sink where Randy is hiding. You know, when he goes inside and he's like in a bad mood or whatever, and his mom brings him milk. So you can go in there and take a picture there. As you can see, you can take a picture at the kitchen table. And then you can also go upstairs into the washroom where Ralphie's trying to decode the Little Orphan Annie pin. So there's a lot of cool interactive things you can do inside the house. You can take a picture with, well, the fake leg lamp, but it looks like the real thing. So you could go inside the window and have someone take a picture from you from the outside. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, overall, it's just a really interactive experience. You can see the shed in the back where the Bumpus Hounds came through. So that brings things to the end of this particular video. I do think this can make like a really good weekend trip during the holiday season. I'd imagine it gets more busy around this time just because it's Christmas time and people want to see the movie in real life. But you should definitely head out. I've been there twice actually, and both times were great experiences. So if you did enjoy the video, leave a like and hit the subscribe button below, and again hit the bell beside it. And please share this video. Anybody you know who may live near the Cleveland, Ohio vicinity, this could be an easy and really fun trip for them, so definitely share the video. And as I said before, comment down below if you guys want me to head out to the Toronto locations and show you guys them. I will do that if there's enough interest, so definitely let me know. And of course, I also have a blog where I write blog articles that go along with these videos, so if you head to AmericanTravelGeek.com or click the link in the description, you can check that out. So until next time, guys, enjoy your upcoming vacation and happy travels.